The national digital divide refers to the disparities within a country in terms of access to, use of, and proficiency with the digital technologies and the Internet. The national digital divide refers to the gap between individuals, communities, or regions within a country in terms of access to and use of digital technologies and the Internet. In many countries, urban areas tend to have better access to high-speed internet and digital services compared to rural areas. Similarly, wealthier individuals often have more access to latest technology and digital skills compared to those with lower incomes. Addressing the digital divide involves efforts to improve internet infrastructure, enhance digital literacy, and ensure equitable access to technology. Next is the aspect of national digital divide. First is access to technology, second, digital literacy and skills, 3, economic factors, and 4, geographic and demographic disparities. So, let's discuss each one of them. First is access to technology. It includes internet connectivity and device ownership. In internet connectivity, differences in high-speed internet availability between urban and rural areas. In device ownership, variability in access to computers, smartphones, and other digital devices. Kumbaga, ito ay tumutukoy sa kakayahan ng mga tao na makakuha at makagamit ng mga digital na kagamitan at serbisyo tulad ng internet, computer, at mobile devices. Next is digital literacy and skills. It assesses the population's ability to use digital tools effectively, including access to education and training programs. Digital literacy is the ability of an individual to use digital tools effectively. It includes the ability to search for information, communicate with others, and create content. Digital literacy is important in our world today because most people use digital tools in their daily lives. The third one is economic factors. It examines how income levels and economic conditions affect access to and use of digital technologies. This means that a person's financial situation can affect their ability to use digital tools. For example, people with higher incomes are more likely to have access to computers, internet, and mobile devices because these things can be expensive. Economic factors can also change how people use digital technology. For example, people with lower incomes may be more likely to use digital tools for basic needs, like finding a job or learning. Economic factors have a big impact on access to and use of digital technology. It's important to understand this impact to ensure that everyone has equal access to digital tools. The fourth one is geographic and demographic disparities. It highlights differences in digital access between urban and rural areas. This means that there are big differences in access to digital technology between cities and rural areas. In cities, it's easier to access the internet and other digital tools because there is better infrastructure and more services available. In rural areas, it's harder to access digital technology because there is less infrastructure and fewer services available. These differences can affect people in rural areas in many ways. For example, it can be harder for them to find jobs, learn new things, or connect with people outside of their community. The impact of the digital divide. First is education, second employment, third healthcare, and fourth civic participation. In education, it includes learning opportunities. Students in underserved areas may have less access to online resources and educational tools. This can negatively impact their academic performance as they might not have the same opportunities to learn and grow as students in areas with better internet connectivity. The second is employment. It includes job access. Individuals with limited digital access or skills may face difficulties in finding employment or advancing in their careers. In today's digital world, many jobs applications, online training opportunities, and communication with potential employers rely on internet access and digital literacy. Next is healthcare. It includes telemedicine. Access to online health services and information may be limited for those without reliable internet or digital devices. This means people who lack internet access may not be able to easily schedule appointments, access medical records, or receive remote consultations, which are becoming increasingly common in healthcare. The last one is civic participation. It includes government services. Limited access to online government services and information can affect participation in civic activities. Many government services like voting registration, applying for benefits, or accessing public information are now available online. People without internet access might find it harder to participate in these activities. Next is efforts to address the digital divide. First is government initiatives. Second, community programs. Third, private sector's contributions. So, let's talk about government initiatives. It includes broadband expansions and subsidies and grants. In broadband expansion, programs aim to increasing internet access in underserved areas. This initiative focuses on programs designed to expand internet access to areas that lack it. These areas are often referred to as underserved areas. This could involve building new infrastructure, providing subsidies to internet providers, or creating public Wi-Fi hotspots. Next is subsidies and grants. Financial assistance to make technology more affordable for low-income families. This initiative provides financial assistance to make technology more affordable for low-income families. This could include discount on internet service, subsidies for purchasing computers or tablets, or grants to help families cover the cost of digital literacy training. Second is community programs. It includes public access centers and local partnership. In public access center, libraries and community centers offering internet access and digital literacy training. This helps people who might not have access at home or who need to learn how to use technology effectively. Next is local partnership, collaboration between schools, nonprofits, and local governments to address digital inclusions. This means working together to make sure everyone has the opportunity to participate in the digital world, regardless of their background or circumstances. The last one is private sector contributions. It includes affordable technology and corporate social responsibility. In affordable technology, tech companies providing discounted or donated devices and services. Tech companies often offer discounted or donated devices and services, making technology more accessible to people who might not be able to afford it otherwise. Next is corporate social responsibility. Initiatives aim at improving digital literacy and access. This can involve providing training programs, donating computers, or supporting community organizations that work to bridge the digital divide. It emphasizes the role of the private sectors in working alongside governments and communities to create a more equitable digital world. So that's all for today.